Thank you for watching this brief video covering the EPIC guidelines for starting a high-dose or low-dose heparin drip. If you haven't already done so, please take the pre-test survey, also available in the email or in the video description below. Please note that the format of this video is slightly hazy due to formatting a full screen to fit into a YouTube video. This issue may be rectified by viewing the video in full screen, but all the new and necessary information will be verbalized. Rewind the video if needed if you miss anything the first time you watch it. Let's start with low-dose heparin orders. The first thing you have to do is acknowledge the initiation order from the doctor. The doctor is responsible for entering the order to initiate the heparin drip, but the nurse is responsible for entering the order sets. When you go to orders, you can scroll down to other orders to see the dosage and bolus requested. In this case, the order requires no initial bolus. In order to enter the order set, click on Order Sets at the top of the box on the right-hand side of the screen. Then type heparin in the search box under Order Sets and click Add. In this case, low-dose heparin was ordered, so we will select heparin low-dose CPG from the menu and click Accept. Nothing under General Nursing Interventions or Labs should be deselected unless there is a pertinent reason to do so. Under the heparin section, an initial heparin bolus is automatically selected. If the physician has not ordered an initial bolus, you will need to uncheck this box. For heparin initial infusion, you must choose whether the patient weighs more or less than the maximum weight for low-dose heparin, which is 67 kilograms. In this case, the patient weighs 89.8 kilograms, which is more than 67. So I will make the second selection, or weight greater than or equal to 67 kilograms. This is where the procedure gets a little confusing. Once you select this, a hard stop pops up. You must click on the hard stop and enter a weight before you continue. Since the patient weighs more than the maximum weight for low-dose heparin, you enter the maximum weight, not the patient's weight, which is 67 kilograms. The computer will give you a threshold alert, and that's okay. Just hit Yes to continue. Then click Accept and Accept again. You will complete the same process for the second hard stop. Enter 67 kilograms as the weight, click Yes for the threshold alert, Accept and Accept again. Then, of course, you sign and acknowledge the orders, which I will show you in the high-dose portion of the video. Post L Ebony has a high-dose heparin order that I'm acknowledging. I click on Orders and will see the heparin high-dose dosage and bolus amount under Other Orders down at the bottom. I see that the bolus requested is 80 units per kilogram and the continuous infusion is 18 units per kilogram per hour. In the same way that I started the new order set for the low-dose heparin, click on Order Sets at the top of the box at the right-hand side of the screen, then type heparin in the search box under Order Sets and click Add. In this case, high-dose heparin was ordered, so we will select heparin high-dose CPG from the menu and click Accept. Notice this time the maximum weight is 125 kilograms. Now this order does require an initial bolus. Click on the first hard stop. If you need to change the dose of the initial bolus, you can do so in the dose row, but our initial bolus calls for 80 units per kilogram, so we don't need to change it. In order to get rid of this hard stop, click on Order Specific under Weight Type. Because the patient weighs less than 125 kilograms, we can put her actual weight here, which is 89.8 kilograms. Hit Accept, then Accept again. The first selection can be made for the heparin initial infusion because the patient weighs less than 125 kilograms. The second hard stop requires us to put the patient's weight in again if they are less than 125 kilograms and 125 kilograms if they weigh more than this limit. The last portion of the heparin order is the heparin rebolus, and you can leave it checked or uncheck it as needed. Then sign your orders with whatever order mode is applicable and whoever is authorizing the order. Of course, you can go back to Patient Summary and acknowledge the new orders you created. So, in summary, Physicians are responsible for initiating heparin drip orders, but the nurses enter the order sets. The maximum weight entered for a low-dose heparin drip is 67 kilograms. The maximum weight entered for a high-dose heparin drip is 125 kilograms. The weight will be entered in two different places. The initial infusion will be discontinued on the MAR after 6 hours. A PTT must be obtained at this time to determine the adjustment rate. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to take the post-test survey in the same link as the pretest.